Traveling from one country to another by plane through the airport is a well-known matter. Or you can travel by car from one city to another, or from one country to another, or across ferries over the oceans from one country to another. But have you ever tried to travel with your car on a ferry to another area? This is what is called a cargo carrier, or what is known in English as a ferry. We boarded this vessel that would take us to the Spanish island of Mallorca. We entered with our car. This ferry is very large, capable of accommodating dozens, even hundreds, of trucks and cars, and it transports people and goods to various regions or islands, and it is referred to as a ferry in English. From the deck of the ferry, the scheduled departure time is at approximately 10 o'clock in the evening time, and this is what the view looks like from the deck of this ferry. This is the facility where the massive container ships dock, as is the case in many facilities around the world. The ferry was unloaded of its various contents, including vehicles and cargo, and here we entered from the lower part of the ferry, which has several decks, some designated for trucks and some specifically for cars. The process of unloading took some time, and we observed the organized manner in which it was done. With the preparations complete and the cars and trucks boarding this ferry, the final touches are made before setting off into the Mediterranean Sea towards the final destination, the island of Mallorca, which is 8 hours away from Barcelona, since the departure from Barcelona was in the evening at 10 o'clock. It was difficult to capture the road, so I filmed the return journey. The scenes we see are from the return trip from Mallorca towards Barcelona, which also takes 8 hours. But the timing was in the morning, specifically at 11 a.m. The price of a ferry ticket for individuals only ranges around 50 euros, depending on the time of booking, while tickets with cars can reach up to 150 euros. Therefore, many residents of this island travel with their cars for shopping or even to fulfill their needs. There are, of course, discounted prices for non-tourists or for residents. What we see is the port of Mallorca, which, like other facilities, includes commercial ships, tourist vessels, in addition to some military vessels. In the background is the city of Palma in Mallorca. Here, the beautiful city of Barcelona began to slowly appear on the horizon as we approached the harbor. After a journey that lasted about 8 hours, we arrived at sunset, and some naval vessels were visible off the shores of Barcelona. Container ships, some of which are specifically dedicated to oil, are waiting at sea for their turn to unload their cargo at the port. Additionally, there are some tourist vessels near the shore, where passengers can sit on the deck, and there is also a swimming pool on board. In addition to sleeping rooms that can be booked for the duration of the trip, or enjoying a cup of coffee or a meal in the restaurants, we entered the port and began to see the ships docked at the harbor, each ship having its own designated berth and location. Some of them are commercial, while what is shown in the picture are the large cruise ships, which are like floating cities that can accommodate thousands of people and can cross the oceans around the world. This is currently one of the large, massive container ships that is being unloaded, as shown in the video. After the ship docked at the port, the trucks began to move out one by one, gradually and slowly, along with the cars from the various levels to outside the dock, and then steadily towards the city of Barcelona. Eventually. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you liked the episode, and see you in the next episode.